Dear students, we all know that pollution in oceans, seas, rivers and lakes is one of the major concerns at global level. It is very crucial and known that the main reason of pollution in rivers and lakes are the domestic and industrial waste that is discharged in the water resources without proper treatment. As a result of growing industries and expanding urbanization, the problem of water pollution is very essential to be discussed at international and national levels as well. So students, today we will discuss an act related to control of water pollution in India, and this act is the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. So, I, Seema Yadav, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, will be discussing few facts related to the Act. In this module, we will discuss background of the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974, salient features of the Act, objectives of the Act, role and functions of Central Pollution Control Board, role and functions of State Pollution Control Board. Dear students, in India, most of the rivers are polluted at extreme level. It is an urgent need to control the water pollution. So, to address the issue of water pollution in India and to control the pollution of water bodies in India, a committee was set up in 1962. The report of the committee was circulated to the state governments, and in September 1963, it was suggested that a law should be enacted by the Union Parliament to deal with control of water pollution in India. And it was also suggested that the law should be enacted both at central and state levels. In the year 1969, the Prevention of Water Bill was introduced in Rajya Sabha. This Prevention of Water Pollution Bill was modified in many aspects and presented in the year 1972, and later on the bill was passed in the Parliament in the year 1974, and it came on the statute book as the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. Later, the Act was amended in the year 1988, and in this amendment, many changes has been done in the Act. The Government of India has given necessary powers to the Pollution Control Board, and the government has also suggested penalties and punishments for violation of the provisions of the Act. The Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974 is applicable in whole country in all states. Now, let us discuss the salient features of the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. The Act defines that the water resources should be made pollution-free and should be restored to its initial stage. In the Act, different sources of water has been included. Example, rivers, lakes, seas, groundwater, so on and so forth. There is a provision in the Act to take necessary permissions before establishing an industry in any state in the country. A detailed terminology regarding water pollution has been defined in the Act, such as what is water pollution, what are water pollutants, so on and so forth. There is a provision of general writ petition. What is the meaning of that? It means any citizen of India may file criminal complaint against the offenders who are not following the provisions of the Act. So, we can say that now in India, the water quality and pollution is controlled, regulated by the Water Prevention and Control of Act 1974. Now let us discuss the objectives of the Act. The objectives of the Act are to prevent and control of water pollution in the country, to maintain and restore the wholesomeness of water, to establish central and state pollution control boards for the prevention and control of water pollution in India. So, as we see in this Act, the pollution control boards are the regulatory agencies, and these agencies are given powers to implement and to enact the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974 in an effective manner in the country. As we know, there is a provision in the Act to establish the pollution control boards at central and state levels. So, at central level, there is a pollution control board, and that is Central Pollution Control Board, also known as CPCB. And at state levels, there are boards, and that are known as State Pollution Control Boards, also known as SPCBs. The Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974 has assigned powers to both the boards for controlling water pollution at their levels. Now let us discuss the role and function of pollution control boards. The Central Pollution Control Board function at central level. The Central Pollution Control Board, or CPCB, advises the central government on any matter related to water pollution in the country. The Central Pollution Control Board plans, executes nationwide programs for prevention, control, and abatement of water pollution. The Central Pollution Control Board coordinates the activities of the state related to water pollution. At the same time, the Central Pollution Control Board provides technical assistance to the state pollution control boards for controlling water pollution. The Central Pollution Control Board conducts research related to water pollution at national level. The Central Pollution Control Board organizes the training for the people related to control of water pollution. The Central Pollution Control Board lays down standards for the disposal of waste in the water bodies. The Central Pollution Control Board promotes the cleanliness of rivers, lakes, streams, and wells in the country. The Central Pollution Control Board collects and disseminates information related to water pollution for research purposes. So, these are the specific features of the Central Pollution Control Board. Now, let us see what are the role and functions of State Pollution Control Boards. The State Pollution Control Boards are established at state levels and functions at state levels. Similar to the Central Pollution Control Board, the State Pollution Control Board advises the state government on matters related to water pollution. The State Pollution Control Board plans and executes state-level programs for prevention, control, or abatement of water pollution. The State Pollution Control Board conducts researches related to water pollution at state levels. The State Pollution Control Board organizes the training to the people related to water pollution at state level. The State Pollution Control Board establishes research laboratories for research purposes at state levels. The State Pollution Control Board evolve economical methods for the treatment of the industrial and sewage waste. The State Pollution Control Board lays down standards for the quality of water bodies. The State Pollution Control Board collects and disseminates information related to water pollution at state levels. The State Pollution Control Board is empowered to issue instructions to pollution-making industries and have the power to cut electricity and water supply for non-compliance. So as we can see, the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974 has been enacted to control the pollution in India by assigning the powers to the board. So student, as you can see, the government and the judiciary of India are proactive for controlling the water pollution in the country. The government of India is very proactive for the effective implementation of the laws in the country. We can say that effective implementations of the laws and acts ensure the possibilities for better life at all aspects. So students, today we discussed the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. In the next module, we will discuss another law related to the environment. Thanks for watching the video. Keep learning. Thank you.